Hi and welcome to this auto-emotional presentation for an absolutely beautiful BMW Z4. The car, as you can see, is presented in a gleaming white with some choice auto-emotional upgrades. The trademark look of the black gloss grille, the black gloss alloy wheels and the red calipers are of course distinct features on this vehicle. The car benefits from being in very good condition. That low wide stance making for brilliant road holding. The lights of course have been upgraded, so you've now got factory fitted xenon headlights, as well as the side lights have been upgraded, as have the fog lights, the reversing lights, the number plate lights, the cabin lights, and indeed even the glove box lights. So they all got that xenon hue to them, which means that in the evening this car really does announce its presence, not only with that 3-litre gorgeous engine note exiting from the twin exit tailpipe, but also from all the lights and the gleaming white bodywork, contrasting wheels, grille and immaculate black roof, as well as the lightly tinted windows all the way around. As you can see from any angle, of course, the car is a very good looking little character. The low stance, complemented by that flicked up rear built-in boot spoiler, means that the handling and the prowess of this vehicle on the black stuff really does encourage even the most keenest of drivers to push the vehicles to its limits, and the car can indeed handle it. A host of safety features inside the vehicle also ensure that its very lucky driver, owner and passenger are treated to the roar there of the awesome sounding Harley Davidson boys in the background. Nice soundtrack, and this car too has its own little crescendo as soon as you start it up, which we will be doing shortly. As you can see, the freshly tinted rear glass, and it is glass, not plastic like on some of the other models. Again, complemented by that rather curvaceous rear end, which has that built-in lip spoiler, which some people are thinking is just for aesthetics, but it does help with the road handling, especially when you have a vehicle with the power that this does put down all across the car. Then you can see it's got great lines, angles and swoops, and what we'll do is we'll pop inside the vehicle and take a look at all the toys and features that she does have to offer. One of the great distinctive features of this car, which it shares with its very exclusive, very expensive bigger brother, the Z8, is the indicators that illuminate around the BMW emblem, and there's 2 keys coming with the vehicle, both of which remote central locking work, and as you can see there, it locks and unlocks of course absolutely on a button. Stepping inside a Z4 is a beautiful experience, as it is much more akin to a cockpit than anything else. And we'll start the car. As you'll see, all the lights will come on as it's supposed to. The screen will pop up for you and all lights will then also go out as intended. Closing the door, you are then cocooned in a great cockpit style area, and as soon as you open the door, you'll notice that the glass drops down by a couple of millimeters to allow for that roof, which again is in perfect working order and will be demonstrated, and that gives you a good indication of the level of tinting on this particular vehicle. Street legal, of course, 30% all the way around, but does look quite dark from the outside. And we have of course electric mirrors, that being the drivers, all operated from little toggle switch there, shifting down to of course the passenger side, that being the passengers, and of course electric windows all the way around as well. The car's just been valeted, so I won't drop the glass fully as we don't want water stains for any potential test drives. You can pop open the boot off the little button there, which I'll do so to demonstrate. It's got an ample boot space there as well. Of course, the lights, which you can also have on the A4 automatic setting, and you can adjust the intensity of light on the instrument cluster there as well, and of course you've got the front fog lights. We'll keep all those on to demonstrate the upgrades that have been done. You've also got the ability to adjust the steering wheel off the little paddle shift there, off the little catch there, excuse me, telling me that my seatbelt needs to be put on, the door is open, of course the fog lights are on. This absolutely gorgeous vehicle with that free revving 3-litre engine. Not quite sure if you can gather the noise that's exiting out of here, but just absolutely monstrous to have an engine that size in a vehicle of this small stature, yet ample space for even me, being 6'2", with all the creature comforts as you can expect. Here of course we've got not only the power adjustable steering, but you've got that great swooping lines and the aluminium touches all the way around. You've also got the ability to control the radio as well as all your CD and music functions there off the steering wheel. And you've got these great paddle shifts on this particular vehicle, and where traditionally you'll have either a paddle shift on the left normally for the down change and on the right for the up change, on this particular car both paddles do exactly the same job, plus another little feature. So if I pull the paddles up towards me, what will happen is it will take off, it will bring up a gear, and if I push the paddle away from me it will drop a gear down. So as soon as we're in D, for example, what we can do is if I push it away from me, it's going to go to M. If I pull it towards me, it's going to go to 2. And that's the same for the left hand side. So it drops it down if you push it away and comes up if you pull it towards you. Now, if you haven't driven a paddle shift car before, you may not appreciate how important this feature is, because normally you'll have left for down and right for up, but on this particular car you've got the ability to go up and down on both paddles. So very, very handy when you're coming into a bend, and with this car you do tend to play around with it a fair bit. You've of course got that built-in navigation system from BMW. Just trying to make sure that you guys can see it in this gorgeous bright sunlight that we do have. Don't worry, we'll drop the that's better. We'll drop the roof in a quick second as well. And of course, not only do you have lots of features for the sat nav as well, you've also got, you know, onboard computer telling you all your telemetrics, I believe is the correct terminology. And you've also got built-in telephone, which in all honesty we haven't even utilized as of yet, and of course settings which you can adjust as you like. And we'll just go back to the navigation. Oh, turn the monitor off there. Simple press of the button. You've of course got the CD player there, great audio on this particular vehicle, and of course the all-important air conditioning. You can't hear it, but, well, you can hear it, but you certainly can't feel it, but it is absolutely ice cold. Gorgeous, fully functioning AC, and of course that beautiful BMW gearbox, which not only can be driven as a normal automatic in D, you can also drop it into sports and drive it as a manual with of course the plus and minus. So not only do you have a full automatic, you've also got the Triptronic, and you've also got the F1 style pedals. Now the most beautiful feature of this car itself, of course, is the roof. So a simple press of one button will drop all of the glass and pop that fully functioning roof totally down. It will then, if you keep your hand there, your finger on the button, it will raise all the glass, and of course you can then go ahead and drop that glass as to your liking, and it completely of course transforms the vehicle. So popping first to the back of the car to show you that ample boot space on a two-seater roadster. It's more than pretty big, to say the least. You've also got full set of tools and good battery, warning triangle and what have you. Great space there for a two-seat roadster, and that built-in integrated third level brake light. And of course, as mentioned, from any angle the car is just stunning, and especially with the roof down and that monitor up in the evening time with all the xenon upgrades and the choice aesthetics that Auto Emotional has bestowed upon this car, it really does turn heads. It drives as you would expect a 3-litre BMW open top roadster to do. Very hard to see the xenon lights in this gorgeous Dubai sun that we have gracing us, but inevitably there's going to be lots of takers on this car, and we think it's going to be first come first serve. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this presentation for this stunning 3-litre BMW Z4, and we look forward to any of your inquiries or requests for test drive here at Autoemotional.